As night falls, the beautiful nocturnal world of Luangwa emerges. Despite the darkness, the Mwambas are at their best on these endless nights. The lion's prey is laid out like a giant buffet. The pride is on home territory and knows every bluff and ditch. Thirsty prey that's traveled here from afar won't know the ground nearly so well. The pride's target tonight is Puku, a strong, stocky antelope nearly a meter high at the shoulder. They're not large, but an adult provides over 70 kilos of meat. It won't feed the whole pride, but it'll help. The pride spread out. There are plenty of targets, but that also means lots of eyes and ears to sound the alarm. Neither the pride nor the Puku are distance runners. Both rely on short bursts of speed. So far, the pride has not been detected. They'll need to get 30 meters to succeed. Lions have a top speed of nearly 65 kilometers per hour, but they can't sustain it for long. All the Puku will flee. Tonight, the Puku were faster. The hunt has failed. Prey beats predator. Like all lions, the Mwambas are only successful 30% of the time. But no matter, a healthy pride like this can go for bigger prey to make up the shortfall. And with this much prey moving into their territory, they'll have plenty of opportunities to hunt tomorrow. By the time the pride returns, the sun has already risen. Mopane, the cub's mother, calls, letting them know it's safe to emerge from their hiding place. But her calls are left unanswered. Unaware, the rest of the pride settles down to rest. Mopane heads for where she left Milo and Poppy. Her calls become more distressed. At night, Luangwa is a dangerous place, even for the king of the beasts. Hyenas are always on the lookout for an unprotected. And of course, leopards are also on the prowl. Mwamba Pride Lands are home to 5 fully grown adults. Finally, after of searching, Mopane returns to the Pride. But she only has one cub at her side. It's Milo. One of the night's many dangers has taken Poppy. Milo has lost his only sibling and playmate. He's lucky to be the only cub left in a pride has repercussions. For the family, Milo is now an expensive investment. It's the same effort to look after one cub as it does two. So lionesses usually synchronize their breeding, meaning mothers can help her with parenting duties. Unfortunately, without this help, most single cubs like Milo are abandoned. In only a few hours, the pride's attitude towards Milo changes. One of the yearlings approaches. But her play has a hint of menace. Affection is turning to bullying. Milo's world has been turned upside down. Those that once protected, he now fears. Even Mopane, his own mother, seems not to care, doing nothing to intervene as the yearling toys with her cub. Coming days, the harassment is non-stop. Milo can't seem to get a moment's peace. But even when Mopane eventually intervenes, it's clear their relationship is unraveling. As the days pass, she becomes ever more distant. Milo seems confused by what's happening. He slinks off, finding safety amongst the thorn brush. For the first time in his short life, he's truly alone. The loss of Poppy is a turning point for this pride. It has the potential to tear them apart. For male lions, the average time in charge of a pride is only 2 years. And the punks have already been the Mwamba males for 1.5. At 6 years old, they're at their fittest and strongest. They're only going to get weaker as they grow older. Their remaining window of opportunity to pass on their genes is shrinking. So, with only one cub to show for their efforts this year, they're cutting their losses, abandoning the Mwamba find new females. For Milo and the pride, the loss of their protectors is a disaster. A pride that loses its males will fragment, leaving all its members more vulnerable. The Mwambas are on borrowed time. The punks strike out in the search for new females to carry their line. Their journey takes them east, across the river that marks the edge of the Mwamba territory. Leaving the safety of a pride territory rarely happens. This is the land of the Hollywood Pride. It's a small pride of four females. Last year, they were led by a roaming male. He sired 3 cubs, but not one of them made it through the wet season.